Hi everybody, I'm Bob Wilson. Whew, boy, I'm 70 years old. I must be retired. Okay, I'm an author, a poet, singer, songwriter, musician, producer, manager, and finance. Okay, since 1968, this is my 180th CD. I just have this incredible memory on the history and the things I like. And hey, I'm retired, and so I'm doing a few educational videos on all kinds of subjects. And I was in real estate for 50 years, so real estate advice, careers, and also other things. I watch a lot of documentaries. This educational video is called "Other Planets Gold," and let's start off here. The Earth does not have any gold. The earth never had any gold. All the gold that is on earth was brought from like planets that exploded, and the meteors have brought it over millions of years. Okay, I believe in God. Both my family, most of my family and friends have passed away, and I'm gonna, when I pass away, I'm gonna see them too. I believe in heaven. I believe in God. I believe that God made other planets, other peoples and other planets, many other planets. And I don't know which one, but one of those planets, they destroyed their atmosphere and they needed gold. Gold seemed to be the universal thing that people from other planets and people on Earth, gold fever. Oh my God. Okay, because everything in the world is gold is so important to everything. It's a conductor of electricity. It's so important. So what I believe in the Bible. I believe in God, but I also believe that people from other planets, they messed up their atmosphere, and so they came to Earth millions of years ago for gold. Peru, especially Peru, there's a lot of gold deposits around Peru, but the aliens, they don't like to work that hard. They're very advanced, more advanced than we are. There's no doubt about it. All the governments know about it. Give me a break. The aliens been working with the governments for years. We've actually have exchange programs on their planets. They don't want to tell you that stuff. Okay. So they come over here and they have this goal, but they don't want to make it themselves. So they created man and woman, mankind, to be slaves. Sad, but I think it's true. And I think they created Bigfoot too, which is like a relative of human, and I think Bigfoot should be protected like any other human should. Bigfoot want to be left alone. They don't see very good. They're up to get up to 9 feet tall, up to 800 pounds. They move very fast, but they don't hurt anything. They just want to be left alone, and they don't trust man for some reason. I don't know why. They don't want to trust people trying to shoot them. But okay, so I think that's how we got created, got here. What I understand from documentaries I've been reading, or I've been watching, that there's only about 20 years left of gold deposits in the world. After that, there's not. They're having mining. They're having spacecrafts. The world's having spacecrafts and are starting to mine meteors and blowing up planets and stuff to mine for gold, because gold seems to be the universal thing. That's one of the main reasons whenever the settlers came in 1492, which totally destroyed the American Indians. I'm half a Cherokee Indian, and I did another video on that. But those 60 million Native American Indians in the United States in 1492, there's only 5 million now. They wiped them all out, sold their land, killed, raped, diseases. That's the whole nother story. There's nothing good you can say about the American Indians. They got ripped off all the way around. Okay, let's get back to gold. Gold is in everything. It's in the cell phone right here. It's a conductor of thing. Fort Knox is everything is backed by gold, and basically that's it. I think people from other worlds that God created come down here. They needed gold. They built, and then if you check through evolution, the primitive man was real primitive, right? Then all of a sudden they got smart, okay? And all of a sudden, what was happening later on in the 40s or 50s, around there, and 60s, some UFOs were crashing, and we and the Germans, everybody was re-engineering them, reverse engineering them, and that's how. Look what we can do now. The small phones. Look. If you check through evolution, if you don't believe me, check through the history of man. They got super smart. Then, when they were working with some of the aliens from other planets, getting some of their technology, look how fast we got. Look at Germany. 1936, a UFO crashed in Germany. The Germans were smart. They're hard to beat. It took 11 countries to defeat Germany, and it took 25 million troops to defeat Germany. They were fighting everybody, man. Yeah, and you could fit Germany in Texas. And they were 20 years ahead of their time and all their stuff in space program. Their first rocket to ever go up, all that stuff. In fact, the man who Vernon von Braun, I believe, who built the first rocket, he became our head of our NASA in 1969. 100 Nazis after the war gave up to the United States and under Operation Paperclip, and we made American citizens under the table. Of course, we don't give them credit. In fact, Vernon Braun, when we landed on the moon, he was the head engineer, or one of the head engineers and some of the scientists who landed on the moon in 1969. Vernon Braun did a press conference, and he says, us Germans who helped Americans land on the moon first, kind of helps for, they never wanted to make missiles to kill people. It was Adolf Hitler that was doing that. The B-1 rockets were very effective. We had no known defense against them. And actually, when we landed on the moon, we actually saw people from other planets, and we saw things that they don't want to tell you about. Now, many countries want to land on the moon. They think the moon is hollow. They a lot of people want to start mining minerals on the moon. Mars. Give me a break. 1942, the Nazis landed on the moon and built on the dark side of the moon, built a space lab in the shape of a Nazi swastika. Check it out. They were open from 1942 to 1992. Give me a break. The Germans, they combined with the Japanese in 1945 in the ending of the war and landed on Mars. Check it out. You'll find on the dark side of the moon, on some of these things about the ones that just scroll, put in your computer, moons, Nazi space base, and it should come up, and Nazi helmet on Mars. They found a Nazi helmet on a Mars, so all this stuff isn't new. Gold, like I say. And I think Christopher Columbus was the one that was saying that the New World has cities of gold. Everybody wants gold. Everybody wants gold. Well, that's about it. I think God made everybody. I believe that God made people on other planets, and they came over here, and they started the human race here, and for gold. All things about gold, 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 gold. And that's basically it. Bob Wilson Studios, 2021. April 17th, and check out my educational videos. I do a couple of more, I think. I do things that people that I think are interesting. I have such a great memory. I like to pass off my information. It don't matter if you're 5 years old or 100 years old. Some things in history are just I prefer to watch things that are real on TV instead of makeup stuff, with actors and making all this crazy stuff. I think the real actual stuff is more interesting. Peace out.